Hello, this is not a spring chicken. Yes, okay. Okay, so I'm wearing, this is, like the outfit I wear for, like what, holidays and fun and anything, like red, white, and blue. Oh, and when I'm thinking about that, I'm thinking of course, Mubarak. You're going, what? You're bringing out the patriotic stuff from Mubarak? Uh-huh. Because, well, Mubarak decided not to step down. Well, I think he decided that, right? Because he was controlling the military. Much to the frustration of our president here in the United States, President Obama. But we have more details to share with you. And we're going to bring Oldecam on with comments on the headlines of today. President Mubarak of Egypt is not stepping down.
They said he's going to transfer some of his powers, which he was going to do anyway. The problem is that this was sort of uniquely timed with the fact he was going to Europe to get treatment for cancer. So what they were going to do was try to seize the country when he wasn't there, and he's refusing to leave. But now by giving some of his powers over to the vice president, he can now leave the country for cancer treatment and know he's coming back. But they pointed out, as the people supporting Mubarak pointed out, unlike the United States, who has a constitution of which the president doesn't pay any attention to, and they didn't say, there was a word in between, doesn't pay any blank attention to, our constitution is adhered to by our military and our police and our political leaders. And our constitution says you cannot throw a president out of office like this. It must be an orderly transition. And as they also pointed out too, that if the president is so hot on building the will of the people, since there are more people unhappy with his presidency in the United States than there are people unhappy at the Mubarak presidency in Egypt, we do not see the President of the United States offering to step down and be replaced by another individual more popular with the people than he is. And he said the opposition groups in the United States are referred to as enemies. He refers to them as thugs, Nazis.
Well, here's the bad part is, it's like Egypt was more, on our side, if you want to call it this. Now after this, you think Mubarak's going to... We lost him.
We lost Egypt totally, because the people said that, here's what one of the Democratic reporters said about Obama. He said, the man doesn't know when to keep his blankety-blank mouth shut. He said, you do this stuff behind the scenes, you don't... Basically, he got caught flat-footed today. He is now...
Well, actually, he was supposed to be talking today.
He was supposed to be talking. Then he found out that Mubarak is not only stepping down, they're digging in, because there is no... Okay, it's a genius. There's not more than 200,000 to 300,000 people rioting. 200,000 to 300,000 in a country of 80 million. There is no popular uprising. These are people that are out of work. I can guarantee you, my father was in the military in my father was in the military before World War II, but my father had to lead a detachment against people wanting, it was a bonus march on Washington, D.C. He helped to break up the shanty town. He had family members there, wanting their money, the payment they were supposed to get. But the law said you don't do it. My father obeyed the law, whether anybody liked it or not. I mean, I can guarantee you, we had members of my family who would never speak to my father again, because he was basically he actually went in with batons and busted heads of his own relatives because we were obeying the law, you were violating the law. They've been told. I mean, they basically can vote Mubarak out. He's done for. He was finished, and they just made him dig in. And Obama was on the wrong side of it on everything.
Well, that's why sometimes they're not.
Well, they said he should not have simply, you come out, you basically was wishy-washy. Every hour he changed his opinion of what he was supposed to do. Now it's a very fluid situation. But.
Well, now Clinton's looking like she's a genius when she did advise him that he's better off left in there.
That's right, because they have a constitution. And our president doesn't seem to think our Constitution is relevant. Well, if you stand by the Constitution, even if you were elected phonily, that was our fault that the election was a phony election, not their fault.
That's right. Oh, yes, I guess there is some other news.
Yeah. Well, that's going to be...
That's the hot topic.
The riots that are getting ready to take... This is being done before the riots are going to take... The riots are going to take place later in our day, so this is our morning stuff, folks.
And judge who halted California executions tours the death chamber.
Well, you can't humanely kill people. Okay, I'm going to tell it to a Democrat that they don't seem to understand that they didn't think about humanely ways of killing people when they cut some guy's head off when they blow him up, when they hit him with a shotgun, or drive over in a car. Well, you know, but we have to treat them better than they treated the people they killed, because they're actually the innocent victims of society.
Mm-hmm.
They don't give a rat's ass about the people they killed. The person that is killed, I mean, they're trying to get this guy off to kill the people in Arizona as being a victim.
Aww.
Then what about the 6 people he killed and the families that were left behind? He killed 6 people, including the granddaughter of a baseball legend, Dallas Green.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Group says video shows Planned Parenthood wrongdoing.
Oh God, I mean the Republicans, this guy, okay. And this is one that even a person on the right said, I heard this say, that if you put people with the intelligence of garter snakes in the job of answering questions, you're going to have stupid things being done. I mean, first of all, Obama's going to just simply stomp on anything the Republicans do. This is what? The Tea Party did not put these people in power to go after abortion rights again.
True.
And they're simply not paying attention, period. They're just going after abortion again.
Napolitano, terror threat at most heightened state since 9/11.
There was no terror threat until the Republicans took control.
Oh.
There were no terrorists. There were man-made problems and criminals. Now, 2 days ago, she said the T word 50 times.
The T word?
And Islamic,
Ooh.
20 sometimes.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Tennessee Republican lawmaker credits Hooters for her success.
Well, God, people work. Okay, okay. We got a newswoman locally. I think Tracy Savage, that basically was known for the great set that she had on her when she was younger, naked in movies.
Mm-hmm.
And should she not be a newswoman because she worked her way through school that way? I mean, I know a woman in the Midwest who basically, she was a newswoman, and boy, I mean, her videos were very popular because she never wore anything in her movies.
Oh.
But she was a very respected newswoman. That has nothing to do. How you worked your way through college or got your education should not be held against you, because you've really done well for your life.
And angry fans file lawsuit against the NFL.
NFL is going to lose it because they've tried 3 times now to up the ante. These people came from Green Bay and Pittsburgh to see the game. They can't ever get that experience back again. They paid more, most of them paid more money than the tickets were worth, plus the cost of being there. They had to come into a city they had to leave one city during snowstorms, go into another city during a snowstorm and try to get around. Well, we'll give you 3 times the cost of your ticket, which is $1,200, and a free ticket for the next Super Bowl of your choice. It doesn't work because they knew, they were told in advance, all they had to do was to fix the railing, and they could have been, it was a known thing, they only had to fix the railing. That's what prevented 1,200 people from seeing games, was they didn't fix the railing.
That's it?
And all they had to do was fix a railing. I mean, they knew it earlier in the week. All they had to do was fix a railing.
That's stupid.
That's right.
I mean, that
fixed railing is going to cost, okay, the Super Bowl was a dud. No matter if basically it didn't have the attendance they figured, the weather sucked, the entertainment sucked, and the game sucked. And now they're being sued over everything, so.
Ooh. Airport screeners gaining limited union rights.
Yeah, Obama's making certain that basically you can't sue them in court for what they're doing. If you violate a person's constitutional right, you're not going to be able to sue. Not going to basically, they say, well, you don't have to fly. Well, the problem is I am a doctor and I have to get over there, so I have to fly. And they said, well, that's different. Mm-hmm. See, that's the problem. I have a prisoner that has to be transported. Well, we don't give a damn.
Mm-hmm.
So you are violating people's rights because some people have to fly no matter what.
Number of worldwide shark attacks hits 10-year high.
Yeah, well, isn't it amazing? As sharks seem to be diminishing, more people are being attacked, which tend to mean there's more sharks out there.
Yeah, doesn't that make you think that?
I would think so.
Yeah. U.S. message to Arab world matters. And Obama is sending the wrong one.
As they find out today where Obama is now hiding under a rock. Well, I'm a Barack Hussein Obama. I can talk to these people. Well, the problem is neither side liked what he had to say. And basically they're all talking today about the Muslim Brotherhood, who Republican pundits and right-wing Republican leaders and none of the Democrats took seriously. And now they're talking about them taking control of the country. And
a Monty Bubbleism from the Mark Twain of the Animal Kingdom.
That you can't tell somebody else to do what you yourself won't do.